WTC World Test Championship Cycle 25 27 2025 and to 2027 cycle kicks off tomorrow for Bangladesh. Sri Lanka versus Bangladesh, first test match at Galle International Cricket Stadium. But there is looming, there's a threatening for rain all 5 days. Hopefully rain will stay away, then we'll have a fine contest between the teams. In fact, Bangladesh playing the fastest in the WTC cycle against Sri Lanka, relatively a less stronger side than other opponents, mighty stronger they'll have to face a later part of this year, and then next year also a number of matches they will have. But the question is Bangladesh and how they play against Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka always a dominating side for Bangladesh, and every time we saw that Bangladesh could not perform well against Sri Lanka, on one-sided dominating every time we saw Sri Lanka up against Sri Lanka in fact. But head-to-head doesn't support Bangladesh favor at all, because already 26 matches since 2000 Bangladesh played against Sri Lanka, got a solitary win against them. This is simply unusual for Bangladesh cricket. On the other hand, Sri Lanka got 20 times win out of 26 occasions, and 5 occasions we saw drawn match in fact, with the virtue of rain, continuous rainfall or whatever. But Sri Lanka normally they are dominating side into their home ground, especially the match the players will have the home advantage, and normally Galle Spain friendly condition we'll see. And with the this year, I mean, and the early this year in 2025, they lose to Australia by 2-0, and that was a 600+ score by Australian side, and it was a very good performance for Australia. But Sri Lankan condition wasn't good at all, because the top order could not fire. So since then, we know that Dimit Karunaratne got retired, and so this time Angela Matthews will play the final processing, the final match starting tomorrow, and that will be the end of Angela Matthews' era against Bangladesh. Will be the final match. So many things depend on tomorrow's match. This is cycle kickoff, and then Angela Matthews' retirement. We saw that Sri Lankan also this year in test performance is not good at all. On the other hand, Bangladesh got a couple of points in this year. Say they got a away series level 1-1 against West Indies. Then we saw that also level a series against Zimbabwe. Unfortunately for Bangladesh, could not win the test series. So anyway, they made a good comeback with Mehdi Hasan Miraz was the standout performer at that time and got 10-wicket haul. So what can be the team combination? Is, as I mentioned, there's a spin-friendly tag. Certainly the 3 spinners at least will play each team. So if Bangladesh play with 3 spinners, then Taizul obviously will be the choice, and Mehdi Hasan Miraz is fit, then will be second option, and then third option can be debutant and an uncapped player already into the side. We know that Hassan Murad can be an option, and also we know that Naim Hassan can also bat in the nick of time when team requirement. So the 3 spinners can be played for Bangladesh, and even Sri Lanka can play the similar sort of 3 spinners with the team. Like say we know that Ramesh Mehndi is not picked in this series. So Akila Dhananjaya and also we know he's very good spinner all-rounder, and Dhananjaya De Silva. After 6-7 years, Akila Dhananjaya got into the side, and possibly he'll play much better performance against Bangladesh. And on the other hand, the pace bowling attack, we can see 2 spinners played. The Nahid Rana, Bangladesh, obviously would be an option. Then also Hassan Mahmood can be another one. On the other hand, Sri Lanka have a very good pace lineup as well, because they have Bishra Fernando, and we know there's a genuine pace bowler in Sri Lankan side. and definitely, but in the case of batting this time, but the batter will change the momentum, and batter only productive batters, productive performers can change the match, can change the momentum, change the scenario. If we talk about the Sri Lankan batting lineup, they have a very strong batting lineup. Pathu Nisanka is a quick starter for the team. Definitely, we know that if he is on song, and he is capable enough of scoring runs, and run flow continues from Pathu Nisanka every time we see. Then Dinesh Chandimal, another very good batter, a handy cricketer every time, and playing for Sri Lankan team last 10 years or so, supporting Sri Lankan team. And we know Angela Matthews last match is also very good form. He has that wonderful record against Bangladesh, playing in the especially the longest version of cricket, I mean Test. And Kushal Mendis obviously has very good record up against any stronger side. He has a wonderful record against South Africa, against England, against Australia. So Kushal Mendis obviously will be another batting cameo for Sri Lanka. Then Kamindu Mendis since 2024, and Sri Lanka most productive batter for Sri Lankan side is Kamindu Mendis. His average is obviously eye-catching, more than 50 runs, averaging last 2 years or so. Then on the other hand, Bangladesh, where unfortunately Bangladeshi top orders are not firing every time. The zipper condition, we know that from our top order batters without playing any responsible innings. We know that Nazmul Shanto, he's a pretty good batter, but he needs to find his form back. Though last test match he got some runs. In fact, that will help him to play longer innings, and unless he fails to score, then Bangladesh should be in trouble once again. Mominul not in good form as well, not consistent basis for performer Mominul. I know the Liton Das also played some marvelous innings in Pakistan, and we got test match series win against the mighty stronger side Pakistan with the verso of quality batting of Liton Das. Then we know that Zakir Hassan obviously wicket keeper, and he's in brilliant form. Only the batter number 6-7, he normally pushes up, pushes back, batting. Obviously he can play, and Mushfiq Rahim, and unfortunate for he can play, and Mushfiq Rahim, and unfortunate for him, unfortunate for our nation. So Mushfiq Rahim last 13 innings he could not score any individual half century mark. This absolutely doesn't go with the batter, with a decent batter even. So these days, modern days cricket, we know that from Virat Kohli, we know some other batters from different countries, even Ben Duckett, English opener. You know that he is such a brilliant form, and definitely scoring runs every occasion, every match, every innings. So Bangladesh needs some fire openers with consistent base performers, those who can play. So obviously a lot more depends on Bangladeshi top orders. If we top order get once again failure, then it will not be positive result for Bangladesh. Even Sri Lanka, as I mentioned, that they will get home advantage. They have a very good batting lineup, even 8, 9, up to 10, 1 to 10, they can bat well. And if this start solid opening pair, and as well as some building up some partnership, that would be a massive pressurized condition for Bangladesh to get back into this match. So hopefully Bangladesh will play their best cricket. Otherwise it's not possible actually to play good cricket, or to play even contest cricket these days. And but another interesting thing is threatening all 5 days at Galle, and Bangladeshi players, and mostly they were in hotel, locked in hotel, special. They could not open their window even the last 3-4 days after getting into Sri Lanka. That's the point. And also they got some hours for practicing yesterday and today. Hopefully they will get adjusted with the condition quickly, otherwise it will be problem. Otherwise we'll have to face. So and we know that this is a kind of characteristics for Bangladesh. They are getting home and away series in test matches and longest version of cricket, and they should perform well, because these days we know that cricket is a highly professional players are playing cricket. They're also performing well. So Bangladeshi players should remain That is, if they don't perform, there a lot of critics will start criticizing regarding Bangladesh and the performance. Even they got 25 years earlier, they got status, and they should perform much better. And if you play against Sri Lanka 26 times and win a solitary win, a single time, and remaining 20 lose, so it's absolutely it's nothing going positive for Bangladesh. So hope Bangladesh will play much better cricket this time. So that's all for now. Thank you very much for joining crickline24.com.